What's up, y'all? It's T-Turn. We got some more Indigo disc information from official reviewers a bit, and then we're gonna go to some of y'all's theories. So the first thing is about the synchro machine. You know this machine that you can go into and you're playing as Pikachu? So it looks like Famitsu here has been playing the Indigo disc, so they got a couple more screenshots for us. Look at this right here. Here's one with the trap pinch in a hole. Doesn't this mean something? Oh my god, Trampinch's nest is a sloped bowl-like pit dug in sand. Wow, Game Freak really paying attention to their Pokédex entries. But pretty much when they get to covering the synchro machine, which is right here. Here she's giving us the synchro machine, which, what does this look like? It's got antennas and a red and blue button. But it shows them controlling a Flygon, which is pretty cool. And this is what the new information is. Look at that. I mean, we only saw Pikachu. And look, you're controlling Meowscarada. She about to jump that thing. I ain't controlling this man if he gonna dance the whole way. The feature sounded a bit tame when you thought of just controlling Pikachu, but being able to control all of your Pokemon. So going back to the Flygon, right? Apparently, if you choose a Pokemon that can fly, it can fly. We don't know the extent to how this works, but pretty much how it sounds right now is if Flygon goes off a cliff, it doesn't descend. He just keeps going straight. So maybe you can like uncover secret items this way. Maybe before you get permanent flight on your Tyranitarsubmit, you can do this to get to secret areas. Maybe they could have a feature where there's like a hidden grotto equivalent, but you can only send your Pokemon in, and then you'd have to play as your Pokemon. This would sound far-fetched a week ago, but it's actually real. And this is the other thing. Look at this. I saw this in a dream, y'all. We're on top of the Area Zero ledges, and Rayquaza is just chilling there. This is one step away from what I was saying. You know, I said, let us, after you meet the conditions to find Rayquaza, it's flying around. It's right there. If it was flying around, the only way you'd get to it is jumping off the Area Zero walls. It's literally just chilling. Oh, this is so good. This is so classic. And apparently, final bit of new information, when you encounter this Rayquaza, and this might be true for some of the other ones, it has its theme. Not gonna just be the wild battle theme. Ooh, Lugia Ho-Oh. Alright, so I mean, you know, Oraz, they gave them their themes. So that was really cool. But this is like the ultimate step above Oraz, where we're not talking to a Hoopa portal. I've been doing around digging. I think the last time this happened, where you go around catching returning static legendaries and they're actually standing in the overworld, is Black 2 and White 2. So here's Latios and Latios in the dream yard, Uxie, Mesprit on the tower, Azelf just in the middle of nowhere, Cresselia Heatran. The moment it jumped to Oraz, all they did was retain the Regis, and then static encounters just disappeared forever for returning Pokemon. Black 2 and White 2 came out in 2012. It has been 11 and a half years. And we're back, baby. We're back with statics. Take a second. Let's thank Game Freak before I yell at them for a bunch of other stuff. I've had so much good to say in these recent videos. So that's all the new information so far. I'll keep you guys posted if more pops up, especially since these companies like Famitsu and Nico Gamer are getting like previews to drop new information about this. I'll cover it as it comes out, but we're going to y'all's theories. Let's see. So far, I haven't read a single theory since these trailers came out. I'm so hyped to see some new ideas. Small theory. So, you know how in the recent trailer they showed Iono's Magnemite, where if you trade with the clubhouse guests, you get a Pokemon tagged with their name on it? He's saying, imagine if Kieran steals our Tyranitarsubmit, that it literally says, Champion Kieran sent out your name's Tyranitarsubmit. That'd be hurtful. They should freaking do that. Also, that Briar lady doesn't look like she's to be trusted. No, we can trust her. You just gotta be careful because she's a little too infatuated with Terrapagus. Final villain theory. Hey, T-Tar. Based on how Briar's depicted in the artwork, makes me think she is the main villain. Okay, it's because of her maniac smile. If I were in her shoes, I'd have that same sociopath smile too. Okay, so even without any like third-party information, it seems pretty set in stone. Kieran is the main villain and Briar's just there because she's a perfect witness to this. And this is exactly what Koo says anyway. That's the third-party info. He calls out Kieran to be the culprit and Carmine and Briar to just be witnesses. Kieran's just too perfect to be the villain. He has nothing to do with Terrapagus. He's not like Archie and Maxie, who's been searching for this Pokemon for a long time. He's just gonna find himself in the perfect opportunity to make do with this big behemoth. Okay, so a lot of people are sending me the theory that Briar is the actual villain because of that smile. Damn, do y'all not like her smile? Oh, wow. Okay, this is something. Kieran's hair became more purple. I didn't even realize this. So at the end of the teal mask, this is Kieran tying his hair. All he's done is taken like the front and tied it, but you can see what the back of his head is supposed to look like. But then we go to the Indigo disc, and his entire head is purple. Oh my god. Yo, this is kind of wild. So his hair's purple, right? This is not good. Yo, if we look at Kieran in this trailer, take a good look at this. He's tied his hair, right? And the hair tie he uses, look what it looks like. Something's off here. This is groundbreaking. He did not use a simple hair tie. That is in the shape of the toxic chains that the Loyal 3 have, which is the same shape that Dokutaro shows in the game files. And then we compare the back of his head. It went from him just having black hair with little purple highlights to his entire head is purple, with him having a Dokutaro shape on the back of it. I don't like where this is going. Wait, I'm gonna have to look at that key art again. Bro, Squildelph, you just broke something in me. That is a very obvious change. Wow, y'all. So, he ties his hair with something that looks like a Dokutaro peach. His entire hair is purple, and now he's crazy here awakening Terupagus. It kinda looks like, and then if you look at his eyes, they've become permanently dead. Like no sparkle left at all. Even in this artwork, see look, no sparkle, that plain color, and we easily have the sparkles. Briar has the sparkles because she's looking at Terupagus. Even she has the sparkles because she like wants her brother back. He doesn't. It almost looks like secretly behind the scenes that Momotaro's like latched onto him. It's just happening. I don't want this to be... I liked it better that Kieran was just crazy himself, but especially when you realize his whole head is purple now, when it's not supposed to be, unless he got it hair dyed, right? It kind of works if somehow his descent into darkness got him in touch with Dokutaro lurking somewhere, in the sense that like there might be the innocent Kieran still inside. You know, there'd be evil Kieran, which is pretty much Dokutaro infected, whispering in Kieran's ear. And so at this point he's just completely overtaken Kieran. And this goes back to the signpost, the human that's showing with the Loyal 3. Y'all, this is very weird. When this dude showed how much different these two are, it literally looks like something crazy happened in between these two photos. I'm a little juxtaposed, guys. I wanted him to be fully in his mind, but the idea that that's pretty much the evil Momotaro that went and got Terupagus is kind of eerie and cool. And especially think of Kieran being born in this village who worships the Loyal 3, but he's the only one who likes Ogerpon. And after all this betrayal, he's pretty much the Momotaro that goes with the Loyal 3. He's a full 180. Oh my god. What if he's Momotaro? Like, Kieran is Kieran, but evil Kieran is Momotaro. This is crazy. Who says the second DLC is complete without the Momo part? What he could mean by that is the actual meeting of Dokutaro. So this whole situation could end, you know? Kieran, after you beat him as champion in evil Kieran form, aka potentially Momotaro form, he goes and gets Terupagus, causes almost the end of the world. And then after you've defeated Kieran, now you can find Dokutaro somewhere in the postgame because it's been latched off of Kieran. And now it's just in its Pokemon form. It all goes back to that hair tie looking like the toxic chains. And think about it, bro. He goes through this time skip, and as Diplin evolves into this 8-headed Hydra, it looks like Dokutaro like properly infected his team and gave them all buffs. Oh my god. I'm so torn. I've always looked at this photo and liked how blue it looked. But to look specifically at him and how much the purple stands out, and imagining that that's actually like a Momotaro, it kind of hits different. And you gotta think in Game Freak's shoes, right? Them choosing purple specifically and putting that much purple on him. And yo, purple and yellow are Dokutaro's colors, and especially his eyes fittingly being the same yellow with his whole head being purple. Nah, this sucker is Momotaro. And remember, Ku said the community would hype to the sky after experiencing Kieran's storyline. What if something is up here? Because I also imagine, why would Game Freak spoil Kieran is the final villain? Unless they have another layer to tell us. Which is that, that's like a different persona for Kieran. I wasn't a fan of the split Dokutaro possessed idea, but with how much purple is on him and he even decides to wear a tank and all, it's like he's completely in a different mindset. This image kind of makes me nervous now. Normal Kieran form, Momotaro Kieran form. So maybe this whole shattering we're seeing, maybe we're shattering the Momotaro out of Kieran and we save him. But I don't want that wimpy Kieran back. It's like, are you dying a villain or you're not coming home? But it could work, right? If we save the evil part, which is the Momotaro part, then that could also be a meaning to that crystal shattering. Nah, you dying a villain. Alright, y'all, we might have broken some ground here. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Shank that like button, and I do have more to talk about as always. So I will see y'all later today or tomorrow. Take care.